Hi shooters, welcome to the How to Shoot Straight channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. On this video, I'm going to help you achieve your ultimate goal of shooting straight by showing you how to dry fire and the fundamentals of marksmanship. So this is the TR rifle, which is a sling and iron sights. Thanks to Mark Clark for lending me this. So first thing for the fundamentals of marksmanship, you have to know your natural point of aim. So when you aim at your target and you close your eyes and open them back up, it should be on target. So that's how you know. And what is natural point of aim? Natural point of aim is your body has to be lined up. So you're aiming with your body. That's what that means. So on target shooting, you don't move your elbow. And if you have a bipod, you don't move the bipod. You don't move the rifle like this. So you don't aim like this. You aim like this with your body. So the proper way is to move your butt or your hip, left or right. So see how the barrel is moving side to side. So to aim to the right, you move your butt to the left. And to aim to the left, move your butt to the right. Now to aim up and down, so to aim up, you move back. See how it moves? Aims up. And to aim forward, you move forward. And I already did it, so move forward. So I'll move forward some more. There we go. So back, like this. And then close your eyes, open them back up. It's now on target. Adjust. Open your eyes. And it will be eventually on target. It'll take you a few tries at first when you're new. And eventually becomes more natural. And it'll be easier. The second thing you do is how to line up your scope. So iron sights, you have to have everything concentric. The three circles. The target is a circle. The front sight is a circle. I don't have one on that, but I'll have one later. There's a circle. Then you line that with the target concentrically to the same axis. And then you line this rear sight to the front, which is also lined to the target. So there's three of them lined up concentrically. So all the lights will be equal in every ring. Now with scopes, you might think, oh, I don't have to do that. It's just a crosshair. It's just a plus sign. You just put the middle. But there is such thing as lining up your scope. It's called scope shadow. You have to make sure your scope shadow is evenly in your scope. Some of you might say, what is it? What is scope shadow? It's like a black ring on the edges. And if you don't have it, that means your scope is too close to your eye. So what you have to do is adjust your scope forward. And if you adjust it way too forward, then you have way too much scope shadow. You see a lot of black. That's scope shadow. So you do it till you get a little bit on the edges. So when you aim, you look at your eye wrong. Like if you have your face too far to the right, you see more scope shadow on the left side. If you have your face too far to the left, you see your scope shadow on the left. On the right, sorry, this side. And if you have your face too low, then scope shadow will be at the top. If you have your face too high, your scope shadow is at the bottom. And if you have it perfect, the scope shadow should be concentric to your scope. So, the sequence of firing. Natural point of aim, line up your sights or scope shadow, and then here's a snapshot mark. So once you have everything lined up, relax your body, close your bolt, make sure your upper back, your wing right here where your shoulder is relaxed on your back, your lower back, your glutes, your leg, your feet. Relax. That's the sequence of firing. And then open your eyes, is on target. That's how you double check if you're on your natural point of aim. So after that, squeeze the trigger lightly. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Boom. And it should be an even squeeze. And follow through. Do not move after you fire. So do it again. It shouldn't be right away. It should be a steady pull. So line it up, relax. Feel all your muscle from the top of your spine. I picture my shoulder blade and your neck all the way down to your feet. And then light squeeze. And follow through. And when it recoils back, don't flinch. This is flinching. Do not try to fight the rifle forward. Let the rifle beat you up. You have to learn to love that. So, I already told you to breathe, right? So, the way I learned, and some shooters do it this way, and I don't know what other shooters do, is when you breathe out, only let go about half of your breath before you shoot. So hold half of your breath before you shoot. So you have some breath so you don't choke. You'll start seeing black. Your eyes will start turning black. Your vision will start turning black. So my sequence is breathe twice. To relax. Now hold your breath only half. And squeeze. You see how it was a steady pull? So that's the sequence. And don't forget, follow through, do not move, do not flinch forward. And if you start flinching is almost natural. You have to get rid of it. And one of my ways to do it is, if I start flinching with the 308, I switch back to 22 and I shoot like that. And if I start seeing this, noticing this, because 2.2 doesn't recoil at all. So if you go like this, flinch, or just this, you know that's bad. So shoot your 2.2 and try to relax till you stop flinching. And then you can switch to your 308. Like have it both at the same time. I've done that before. I was flinching one time because I was shooting a 308 as sporter and it has a lot of recoil because the rifle doesn't weigh much. So it was slamming me. So I started flinching a little bit. So I would take 5 shots with 308 and then I would switch it to a 2.2 and I'll start flinching. So I shoot it enough till I stop flinching and then I switch back to 308, shoot it 5 rounds and switch back to 2.2 and I noticed I started flinching again and I shot it till I stop flinching and keep doing that till you stop flinching and it will actually go away. That's my way, but if you find a better way, you can do that. And dry firing. So you can do this at home. You put a target down as far as you can. I don't know how big is your home, but if you don't have a long enough house, you can still dry fire. So you can learn the proper technique and the proper sequence, and you can ingrain the mechanics into your routine. That way, you can do it on command when you're actually shooting. And the time, how long? Some people prefer quality over quantity. Like Don Coleman only shoots 20. Like he does 20 cycles of high quality, good shots, and that's it. And I didn't notice that because I was dry firing a lot one time, and I was developing bad habits too. For TR is hard. For 308, I don't know. I mean, for F class or BIPOC, bench rest, I didn't notice if I had any bad habits. But with TR, I did. So I noticed that the less I dry fire, the better. So it's up to you. which way you want to go. You can go for a while, like an hour if you like, 15 minutes, or just 20 high quality breaks every time, or do as many as you want high quality, and you think that you're losing the quality, like you're losing your rhythm, then you can stop and wait till the next day and try to do it every day, then, or every 3 days, whatever. I didn't do it at all lately. I'm gonna do it more with this. What I'm gonna do with this is I'll try to hold it as long as I can because this is heavier, so I can build endurance of aiming. So it's not like oh, this is really heavy. So yeah, that's about it. You use my lesson as a guide and tailor to what you got and what you think is right for you, because everybody is different. So there's nothing's written on stone.